Hello, this is Kate here, mynaturalhappiness.com, Reading School of Reiki, helping you go from hamster wheel to happiness. I hope you are well. I hope you have had a magical week. It's been an interesting week on the politics side of things. I think that's the understatement of the year. And it feels like there's great change coming from within. And it's really interesting times. I spent the most amazing day with people I love yesterday in London, sort of planning for the next year, I guess. So it felt like it was personally seeds of change as well as across the country. So I hope you're well. I hope you're doing amazingly. I was blessed to be with people I love yesterday, and so I'm shining from within, which is incredible. So if I can pass on, if you're feeling, fed up watching the news and tired and exhausted of all the stuff that is coming through our TVs and our social media at the moment, then I got to spend, I voted and then went into London and spent a magical day in London. So I am shining from within. So if I can pass on some of that shiningness through the ether to you and say, I love you too. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if nothing else, if right now you're looking at my shining face and smiling at the same time, then my mission has been accomplished. Because despite having a lot of things to do today, I still got caught up in watching the newsreel and everything, and it can be really easy to get bogged down with all of that. So I switched everything off and I thought, no, just get on to work. So if I can smile with you, then please smile back. And if that's my gift to you today, then yay! So the sun is shining. The world has not come to an end. I think when I look back at periods in my life where big change has happened, I remember walking out of one job with no job to go to and thinking the world would end, and actually the world didn't end, and it was the best thing I ever did. So at the end of the day, we are all still very blessed to be in a situation where we have got a computer device of some description to be watching this video, whether you be inside, outside, living in a mansion, living in a hedge, wherever it may be. We are very blessed in this world, and life will continue. It might be different, but life will continue. So it's interesting times, and big shifts being made across the globe. So interesting. Anyway, so with all of that in mind, just as I hope you can't hear the mowing that's going on outside, and if you can, seeds of change. I thought I would choose a different set of cards to record the weekly message of love, because it felt like seeds of change, things happening from within. So this time I pulled out from the Wild Wisdom Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. It's one I haven't actually looked at for quite a long time, and it was calling to me. I'm very blessed to have many sets of cards here that I have accumulated and people have given me over the years. It's incredible. And this is the one that was calling for me today, and it was interesting actually, because the card that came up is the Merlin. How amazing. Guidance, mentorship, teacher of the old ways. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? So, what does the book say about Merlin? When the Ancient One, the Merlin, comes forward to speak with you, you are speaking with all the knowledge and the ancient druids who have spent time in fairylands for years, many of whom remain there still, including the wise mentor and teacher Merlin. It's difficult to overestimate his depth of knowledge, his compassionate heart, and his laughter. He is part fae, part human, and all wise and loving. He is a teacher who comes to you with a message that you must find a teacher who claims not to know all, but who can guide you to the knowledge hidden within your own self, which seems out of reach and obscure to you at present. It will be time to study and to be corrected when Merlin comes to you. His guidance can feel stern to some, but because he is not always available for long periods of time, it is imperative to make each moment count when you have connected with this wise teacher. He wishes you to know that everything is your teacher, that life itself is yours to learn from, and he understands the choices that have led you to him for now and in that time, and you will part, and that too is right and good. So he'll come and then he'll leave. That is right and good. He is ages old, and he knows that much of your wisdom is encoded in sleeping DNA, also ages old. He gazes into his crystal orb at the end of his staff, and the wisdom of the stones and their strength and support are yours to lean on. You may experience visions when scrying, and when Merlin enters your world, his good humour is matched only by his determination for you to learn whichever way you choose. Those who find him a hard taskmaster are actually resisting life's lessons, and he will dissolve blocks within you regarding seeing, hearing, feeling, sensing, and even smelling the Fae. Merlin has an incredible sense of smell. Divinatory meanings. As Merlin is a bard, you may be drawn to remembering and telling stories and tales of your own life at this time. It's interesting because I did at the start of this. As he is a wizard, high magics will attract you. As he is a guide, you will find a mentor and become a mentor in your own time. As he is a keeper of natural laws, you will find you are living in tune with magical cycles, and you will begin to read and know the messages for a time with such clarity that you may shock others, even yourself. Growing older need be no block to wisdom for you. This is really, really grammatically hard to read. Growing older need be no block to wisdom for you, for you will not grow feeble or doddering. That was a hard sentence. Open honesty, authenticity and love. That was a hard sentence to read. I'll try again. See if you understood it. Growing older need be no block to wisdom, for you will not grow feeble nor doddering. Yes! It's the small successes sometimes. Celebrating the small things as well as the large things. You will know what is wise and what is not, and the difference between what is worth your time and what is not will shine out in sharp relief. Clear, strong messages and a male mentor with great Merlin energy may be coming into your life at this time. Trust the messages that begin to come to you and know that you are a blending of both worlds. Hearing the voices of stones, plants, water and sky at this time, seeing forms within nature, human forms, as that is how they best talk to you at this time. Shape-shifting feelings merging into that which you are most connected to. This is true and a deep druid wisdom that is strongly connected and loved by the fairy realm. Scrying will work for you very well, and consider finding a staff. Take long walks to conduct and receive your readings and messages. Remember, Merlin is a bard, and thus he will often speak with you in riddles and rhyme. That was quite a riddles and rhyme sentence, isn't it? So that's really interesting. Really interesting. That's very, very in keeping. With what happened yesterday in London and the last 2 days, I've definitely looked within myself for guidance and mentorship, and to others for guidance and mentorship. And amazing things have come from that. I'm doing a check-in to say, should I say yes? Why not? Why not share? So one of the things that's been apparent to me over the years, over the last few months and over the years, is that one of the things that people keep asking me for is a bit of sort of spiritual development aspect of things, in terms of working with the old ways, working with the paths, working with the wheel of the year and the cycle of the year, the energy of summer solstice, moving through. There's 8 Celtic festivals: Lammas, autumn equinox, going into Samhain, Yule, winter solstice, and working with that with ourselves, and working with that and how we can grow within ourselves to make big shifts in our lives and small shifts in our lives, to move forward with love, authenticity, integrity, to just create big shifts in our lives in small ways, whilst working with the energies of the seasons. So sowing the seeds at this time of year and harvesting them in August, and sowing seeds of our dreams and harvesting them, being in balance at autumn equinox, that sort of thing. And so I am going to be launching a year-long programme for people to come and join, if that speaks to them, to start working with the cycles of the seasons. And yeah, it's really interesting that all of that resonates very beautifully with the plans in place, and it's not going to be hugely time consuming for people, so they can still follow other things. More is to follow. So it's going to be around 2 hours every 8 weeks, where we connect in as a group of spiritually like-minded people wanting to grow within ourselves. It's going to be done online, so people can join from wherever they are in the world. And there's going to be assignments before and afterwards, so that we can start really looking within ourselves to look outwards and help those around us whilst helping ourselves grow. And we're going to be doing some make and do's around that. So there's going to be different things, painting eggs, candle making, that people can do as well, whilst weaving intention and magic through all of that. And that is what I'm going to be launching very soon. You heard it here first. Because it's only 2 hours a week, 2 hours every 8 weeks, it's going to be online. People can still do their work that they're doing. If they're working with me through their Reiki case studies, if they're doing work with other people, they can still do that while stopping and connecting in with the seasons. And it's going to be a year, because it's the year. People can join in at any season, and once you're there, then it's going to be the year. So all of this really resonated with that. If that is resonating with you, please let me know, because it's always one of those things when you launch these things, people have been asking me for it for quite a few years, and if it's something that actually people want, then it'll be interesting to see. So if you're interested, if you've got any feedback around that, please let me know. So yeah, interesting times. I'm looking, if you keep seeing me look above, I'm looking at the clock. I have 13 minutes and 33 seconds. Gosh, I've talked for a while. I remember the first video that I did, and I thought, how am I going to talk for longer than 3 minutes? Well, apparently I can. So thank you so much. If you've got this far into this video, thank you so much for watching. The Merlin Guidance Mentorship Teacher of the Old Ways is our card, which is just so incredible, considering the programme that I'm putting together and launching very, very soon. Watch this space. It's very interesting for me, so it'll be interesting to hear whether that resonates for you. Please let me know, whether it be through my programme or other programmes. But yeah, exciting times indeed. So if I can do nothing else but smile and help to bring some joy into your life today with everything that's been going on in the UK. I know I've got people all around the world. In the UK, it's, yeah, politics, it's gone mad. It's gone mad. Then yeah, exciting time. So wishing you the most magical of weeks. Have a fabulous, fabulous time. And sending you so much love. Thank you so much for watching 14 minutes of me rambling on at you. I appreciate it so much. With so much love, Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com, Reading School of Reiki, helping you go from hamster wheel to happiness. Mwah! With so much love. Have a great day.